Hello friends, I want to show you how I made this intro. I won't be able to demonstrate all of the parts, seeing that I usually film on my cell phone and I don't have a camera to show you that part. But yeah, this is a stop motion that I made, and like I had the picture of how I wanted it in my mind. So going from that, I started, and with each page just moved it a little bit, and I ended up doing over 145 pages to make the intro that you saw in the beginning. This is a very repetitive and long process. Like anything with it, it takes a lot of effort and much time. I think I did this over 2 days, but if you put all the hours together, it was about 8 hours of making this. So you need patience. If you want to do anything with animation or any discipline, then you really need patience. Here's a bit of how I colored it in. I prefer to do one page or one color at a time. It just helps me to focus on and not make a mistake. I also saw this with a channel I follow called Animation. He does flipbooks, and he's a professional animator. And he also does like one color at a time. And I've found that to be very useful in doing like stop motion animations. So the Copic markers that I use here, I wouldn't recommend that you buy them. I bought quite a few of them, and they were really cheap. But compared to the more expensive ones, yeah, they don't really hold up. I'm using them to finish them, and like the ones that I used for this animation, the colors were actually quite bright. But some of the other ones, the colors were not that good. The color advertised on the back of the pen should be the color of the ink that comes out, but in most of them it wasn't, and sometimes it was like totally a different color. So I can put a link in the description of the better ones that I have. This is where I work during the day. And because I live on the same premises, I also use this office during the night or over the weekends to do art or video for my YouTube. As you can see, I don't have fancy equipment. I actually use a selfie stick that my brother gave to me for my birthday one year, propped up by 2 reams of paper. Now, I'm not telling you or showing you this so you can feel sorry for me. What I actually want to say is that if you have a dream, you must not give up on it. You just must see what you have in your hands. Like, I didn't think I was going to make YouTube videos, but somebody asked me to do something for them. They had asked me to make a time lapse of a drawing for them. And at first I thought I wouldn't be able to do it because I have nothing to work with. And then I remembered the selfie stick and with the process of experimentation and seeing what works, I figured it out. So the encouragement for anybody who is seeing this is, if you have a dream, do not look into the things that you do not have and let that stop you from working towards that dream, but see what you have and take it step by step. Everybody begins small. Even the biggest YouTube channels started small once. So don't give up and follow your dreams. Back to the intro. So after I colored every page in, I had to take a picture of every single page. I'm using the setup that I showed you with my phone in the selfie stick. And with the photos on my phone, I loaded them into a program called Power Director, where I put each frame at 0.2 seconds to make a fluid animation. And the editing is also a very long process, especially with 150 photos. But so worthwhile in the end. The feeling of seeing what you imagined in your mind happening for real is just amazing. Be blessed. Bye.